Hello, everybody. Hopefully my phone's working okay. We're going to get started early today. I want to get one. I got to walk in early so that way I can get live quicker. So we'll have a live a lot quicker in the morning. Still wiping down, trying to get cooled off from earlier. Pretty warm these days in the mornings. Not much wind, pretty dry. Not getting a lot of rain. We've got some clouds, but not getting a lot of rain right now. But we'll get her going here and see what's going on. We'll be helping others. We're up to 2,070 subs. We're going to try to pound it out. We'll get over 2,100 today. Hi there, Morgan. Nice to see you. Welcome on in. We're doing fantastic. Yes, you can join. I don't know how to, but bring it on in and let's see what happens. Do it from your end, I guess. I haven't done it before. I don't know how to do it from here on the, I'd have to look. Yeah, it's not on this part here. I have to go back, I think, out of the live, so I don't know where it's at here. I don't know how to do that yet. I know it's on the thing before you start where you can have a joint live. Oh, that's okay. That's fine. Yeah, it's we'll get some people in here soon. Yeah, that's, you got to have your girlfriend. That's awesome. Yeah, I just took an early walk, got a couple videos made, and decided I'm going to get on here early and see what happens here this morning. I know Levi wants to get on a joint live in the future. I'm not sure. I know that there's an option for it before you go live, and then you can kind of pick that selection ahead of time for split lives. I haven't done it yet, but it should be interesting because I'm going to have to quit talking as much. Because if I got somebody with me, they got to talk too. So we got to figure out, I kind of get a rhythm going that way. Yeah. Hi there, Marliz. Nice to have you in. Welcome in. I'm on a little bit earlier today. I'm going to try to do this from now on. If I get up in time and have breakfast, my vitamins, go take a walk, and then try to get on here by 8:30, 8:45. Get on a little bit earlier. Hi there, them. Yeah, we're doing great. We're just, we only did one live last night for a short period of time. Sunday, I try to kind of take it easy a little bit, but we're going to get back at it and be doing, yeah, we're going to be getting back at that and do that. I don't know what's going on. I had somebody try to call my phone at the same time. My ball python is sleeping. That's cool. Yeah, I can't. Somebody tried to call my phone, so I had to kind of calm that down. Yeah, we're doing great. Moving forward. I will wait for the next update, but I think we'll be close to 1,000 watch hours. We're going to do 3 lives today. We've got plenty of subs, but I always want more. More. We want a big channel in the future, okay? We want a big positive channel. So, yeah, hi there, Gertrude. Nice to have you in. I'm David Barton from Michigan, USA, and I'm in the Philippines full time. I got a couple videos made. We'll pound those out a little later. And I may still have a couple little ones from Sunday also that I'll try to get on later today. We're a positive channel. We try to keep it upbeat. Sometimes we'll do Bible verses. Sometimes we do life stories. We do all kinds of different things in here. Yes. Funny, Dexter. Yeah, so yeah, we're going to be helping others in the community here in the Philippines first, and then we'll see what happens towards the end of the year. We should be monetized in a couple months. I don't know for sure when it's going to be. We're still deciding on whether I'm going to use Google Pay or PayPal or something else for direct donations. I want to make sure it's something that's secure and that is easy to use from my phone because I don't have a computer to go with this phone, okay? This phone is my YouTube. If I screw this phone up in some way, we are going to have trouble with YouTube, okay? I'm going to have an issue because we don't, my daughter over here has a computer, but that's hers. That's for her work. That's for her friends. So I can't get on there. So this is it, man. This Android phone's got to stay good. So we're going to see what kind of thing we can do. Hi, George. Nice to have you in. Hi, Home. Nice to have you here. Habana, welcome on in. This is a positive channel. We're going to be helping others, okay? I've got a few life stories. I've got some Africa stories when I was in Africa. I got my Africa shirt on today. We're doing a little bit of that. And we just kind of let it flow, okay? This channel is for positive things that we're going to be helping others. And I'm in the Philippines. Yes, I remember you, Sean. Nice to have you in. Yes, it's awesome. I remember you. And it's nice to have you in here. Double tap the screen, like and subscribe. Let's get connected, man. I'll connect to you. I have over 500 videos. Of course, over 100 of those are lives that I did. But yeah, I've also put regular videos on. I've got a little bit of childhood one that goes up until I'm 12 years old. I've got that one. It's about 7 minutes long. I'll put that on later today. Yes, thank you so much, Sean. That's awesome. Yes, Robert Duvall is in the house. Yeah, sure. Yes, I'm looking pretty good. I'm sweaty yet from my walk, so I've been kind of like taking the towel and wiping myself down, but we're doing okay. I love sweating. I'd rather be warm than cold. I can't do winter no more. My diabetes will not allow me to do winter. So I do much better in the summertime. Yeah, we're doing great. We're having a great day. I'm decided I'm going to get up earlier, and that way I can get on lives earlier in the morning. That way I have more time later in the morning to relax, and then we can do our live in the afternoon. Yeah, and I like to pick it up sometimes. Hi, Kills. It's nice to see you. Yep, we're doing great, and we're going to get more people in here soon. So double tap the screen, like and subscribe. I got tons of videos to check out. I'll probably do some more ocean videos either tomorrow or Wednesday. I didn't do any of that today. We did something where I had it facing the traffic on one, and then I think I had it facing over towards the trees and something else when I was doing a different topic today. And we're going to try to walk by the mountain today after about 5 o'clock this afternoon because the kids down there love seeing me. They haven't seen me in about 3 or 4 days. So maybe we'll try to bring a treat down there and see if I can, kind of get the kids going a little bit. They had a lot of fun when I went down there last time. So now I can get a couple videos of the very big coconut trees that are down by the mountain. It's about a 15-minute walk this way, 15, 20-minute walk out from the house, and I can get to one of the mountains. I call it a mountain. It's really, they wouldn't be called mountains in America, but it's much higher ground than what is here right next to the ocean. So very nice. Yep, we got, we'll wait for some more people to come on in. One of the life stories that kind of came to mind was when I was working at Blythefield Country Club. I just really loved it there. They used to give us Christmas bonuses. What they would do is they would take the money. They would have a very small percentage of money, like maybe 2 or 3% from the membership dues or whatever it was, or some special thing they would give during the year, the members would give. And then they would give it out to people, to the employees during the Christmas party. And this was back in the 70s and 80s. And it was always awesome to get a Christmas bonus at Christmas time. Hi, Fake. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. Yeah, we're just having an earlier live. We're going to see how many new people we got in. We've already had 5 or 6 new people come in and check it out. Double tap the screen, like and subscribe. The kids are in school for the very last week. So after this week, it's going to be chaos, man. There's going to be kids around here every single day for the next 3 months, April, May, and part of June. And then they go back to school sometime late June or something, June or July, and they go back, and then they'll be in a new grade. So yeah, it'll be great. Nope, I did not. And we don't do political stuff in here, Broom, so it's fine. I believe in God, so I don't think I'd be voting for a Democrat. In America, it's pretty much one of those things. But we're in the Philippines full time, and we're going to be doing some good things, okay? And we're going to be helping others, which is something the other ones don't do. Oh, you're going to go bye-bye then. Sorry, we don't put up with that crap, so you're gone. Yeah, we don't have any moderators in here, so I moderate heavy, okay? You want to put crap in here, you're going to get the boot. That's the way it works, okay? We try to keep it positive in here. So if you want to be that, Cedar, we did that before, I thought. And didn't I have trouble last time, or did I not make you a mod? Last time I made you a mod, I thought something happened. No, I'm not going to do that. That name looks familiar, and I think we had trouble. Hi there, Dustin. Nice to see you. Hi, Vinny. Nice to have you in the room. Nope, I don't do political stuff, Joe. So, well, Cedar, are you going to behave yourself? If you'll behave yourself, I'll make you a mod. I don't want you taking good comments out of the room. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'll wait and see on that. We'll see what happens. Okay, behave yourself. Yes, okay. Yeah, the things are going pretty good here, though. We're starting to get some new people in, so that's great. Hi, Cubby. Nice to see you. And I'm glad that you're in here. Baseball season is starting soon, so that's good. Yeah, it looks like that's on the wall there is from Saudi Arabia. I don't know. It looks like it's maybe a Japanese type style picture, though. Yeah, and yeah, Fake, you've been here enough where you can be one. Just remember, less is more. Only take. Hi there, welcome from Ireland, Ellie. It's nice to see you from Ireland. Yeah, we're doing a positive channel here, and remember, moderators, only take out profanity and only take out things that are, you know, just really gross, okay? But otherwise, they can call me old man, grandpa, everything else. Let that go, okay? Just let that stuff fly through, and it'll be fine. We're going to be helping others in Philippines and then beyond, okay? And we're going to a couple months out from monetization right now. So let's just, you know, we'll get moving in a good reason. Yeah, just be careful not to take too many people out, Cedar. You don't have to take all the things out. If that keeps happening, I want to see if these are good messages. I told you not to get over. Yeah. Bye. Okay. I've learned my lesson with that guy. I had to time him out and take a moderator away. Every time I give him moderator, he doesn't behave. He just takes out good comments. So we're just not going to put up with it. He's gone. Okay. So we're going to be doing fine. I don't know anything about that, Edie. Andy, I don't really know anything about that. The type of wood on the closet, it's really old style wood here, and it's in Philippines. So it's going to be some kind of Filipino wood. The wood that they use here is semi-hardwoods. A lot of them are going to be, of course, we have some bamboo stuff here too, but there's no bamboo in here. I'm not sure what they're using for that. I could find out though. All right, I'm glad you're done with your exams, Fake. That's great, and that's good. Yeah, I always have trouble with that one person. I'm going to have to remove them from my channel completely. There's just one person that wants to come in and toss the room upside down. You get those occasionally. Yes. Cool. I'm glad, Dustin, that you get a chance to have a break. I got rid of Cedar because he was taking out good comments. As soon as you try to give him anything, he starts taking the good comments and flipping them out of the room. So I got rid of him. I put him on timeout. He constantly, whenever you try to give him mod, he goes crazy. I said only profanity. If you're going to take too many people out, I'm going to get rid of you. I do not want moderators to go crazy. Do not go crazy with the moderator. You're not supposed to throw flags every minute. Hi there, Philippine. It's nice to see you. The American couple is in the room. Yes, we're doing great. We're trying to get back into the rhythm of lives again. I took pretty much a break on Sunday. I did a short one around dinner time, but otherwise I took a day off on Sunday. And we're doing great, and we're getting going in a positive direction. I've already rested, so it's morning time here. Hi, Cyber Edits. Nice to see you. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I try not to get the moderators. Yeah, we just need to kind of laugh at them, right? My shirt is East Africa Missions, partner with it. This is one of the shirts that I wore in Africa in 2019. Yeah, so we did a missions trip in 24 days in Africa. And so Nairobi, Kenya, and a bunch of that. So yes, it's for Africa Missions, East Africa Missions. So yeah, that's what that shirt says. Welcome on in there, Tybe. Nice to have you in. We're doing great. I made a couple nice videos. People wanted to know about my childhood. So we're going to start making a few videos about my childhood a little bit. And so I have some discussion about that time when I was about ready to go to school, and then the time when I was before I was a teenager in Grand Haven. So that was kind of cool. Okay, Cyber, come back when you can. It's awesome. And we're doing great. We're at 2,071 subs. Let's get connected, man. Like and subscribe. We're doing great. Watch hours, we're almost at 1,000. We'll keep grinding away. We'll get up to that 2,000. Then we'll try to get to 3,000. And then we can start worrying, getting into that monetization zone. And it'll come. YouTube sets those bars high so that you'll work hard. Thank you so much. I try to be kind and positive best we can. Thank you for the likes already. We're already off to a pretty good shot on that in the morning. And it's really good. Anna is in the room. Welcome, Anna. I seen you earlier go live. I did not get a chance to pop in on your game. But yeah, I will, yes, like and subscribe. Right now, I'm going to flip it outside. We're going to have somebody with water bottles probably coming by later here. Oh, there goes a bike right there. There's going to be somebody bugging us about water bottles later. Mila is still in bed. I don't know if she's still sleeping per se. She might be doing her devotional. But I thought I'd get started early on the live. It's kind of partly cloudy right now outside. And it's probably going to be 87 or 88 degrees. I grew up in Michigan, USA. And I got some of that in the video I will download a little later. And I'm going to do a couple more videos. People want to know more about my childhood. And on the lives, it's hard to go through a big, long story about my childhood. I had very good parents. That's one thing I will tell you. I had good parents. Nope, I don't have anybody in Thailand right now. There may be a few people that have stopped in here from Thailand. I am in the Philippines full time. My wife is from the Philippines. Our daughter, Hannah, is at work. She's 37, and she works Monday through Saturday unless there's a holiday or something. And, of course, she has Sunday off. Yes, I am in the Philippines. Hi, Dino. I'm 64 years old, okay? 64. I told somebody earlier today, can I please be 30 again? The only problem with being 30 again is I have to go and work again, okay? I worked for 47 years, and I'm not looking forward to having to work anymore. Now, I do work on this YouTube channel because I want to help others, okay? So the way to do that is we have to be consistent. I load videos on. I try to do lives 2 or 3 times a day, Monday through Saturday. Unless we're going into town or something like that, then I try to maneuver it around a little bit. But yeah, we're doing great. There's a lot of people that would love to have over 2,000 subs in 2 months, okay? In 2.5 months, we've done almost 2,100 subs, so we're doing good. Yes, we're doing good. Yeah, I look okay for 64. I'm shaved, all bathed up last night. Matter of fact, it's been so warm lately, I got to start taking a shower once a day. Now, the shower's here, the water's cold, okay? It's not a hot shower, so it doesn't hurt my skin as much. So what year is better, the 90s or 2026? Well, as far as community and people, I would say the 90s are better, but I could not live in the Philippines in the 90s because it was very hard to have access to your money. Whereas now with the technology, you have access to your money every minute of every day. So I kind of like that. And so I like being in the Philippines full time. It's easier now than it would have been 30, 40 years ago. So technology can be good, and it gives me the opportunity to raise money to help Philippines and Africa and beyond. Wonder if they let me do this for 10 or 15 years. Can you imagine how much we're going to help people over the next 10 or 15 years? We're going to help thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people, plus orphanages and a bunch of different things. So, and you're going to get to see all of it, okay? After I'm done with this live, I am going on Google and I'm going to check and see if there's any orphanages in Iligan City. If there is, I want to check into them, because I will give them a certain amount of money per month to help, or I will do something with school supplies or whatever they might need. So I'm going to be communicating with those people because I have a soft spot for orphanages because I had good parents. My name is David Barton Skull. That's my name. Hi, JJ. Hi, Ezra. Nice to see you. Vinny is in the room. I like Vinny. I kind of like the way that's spelled. V-I-N-I. I like that. This double tap the screen, like and subscribe. Okay, we got people checking out the channel, and we're going to be doing great things. We're a positive channel. Okay, we don't do politics. We have no control of governments. Okay, so we don't do that here. If you want to be prayed for, or if you want Bible verses, or if you want to just ask a question in the comments, I am willing to answer those. Okay. And I got a couple videos already made. I got a couple from yesterday I haven't put on yet. And I may make a video this afternoon when I go to the mountain. My day so far has been great. It's morning here, okay? It's Monday morning, and I would say right now it's not quite 9 o'clock in the morning here. We're getting closer to 9 a.m. here. Doing great. Feel great. I've just decided I'm going to get up. If I get up early, I'm going to eat early, get my vitamins done early, get a walk, get videos, and then we'll get this started more at that 8:30, 9 o'clock type deal. That way I've got more time in the morning to do some other things, and that'll be good. But I still love this channel, so it's awesome. I love all the emojis there. Do not get rid of that. I think it's colorful and nice, so let him do that. As long as he don't get crazy with it, it's good. Thank you, Dustin. I appreciate the love and the support. We're going to keep on going. We're going to have 3 of them a day all week, okay? And we'll keep pushing. Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of things in the world that want you to be gone. That is for sure. Hi, Unknown. Yes, I don't know if I'm invincible, but I'm taking care of myself, okay? I'm drinking water. I'm taking my vitamins. I will get plenty of snacks. I've got a couple snacks here, but I don't like to eat them on the live very often unless I really have to. I will put them away and have one of them once we're done with the live. Double tap screen, like and subscribe, get connected. We're going to do some great things. Yes, nice to see you, Unknown. It's really great. In the mornings, I don't get as many moderators in. I have Anna here, though, of course, and some others. But I have a ton of moderators that normally come in the afternoon and evening. And there's a couple people that have been here quite a bit lately. If they happen to come in this morning, I will probably make them moderator. I got to be careful because there's this one person that I've had like 4 different people that I've given moderator, and they blew the room up, and they just got rid of all the good comments and left all the bad ones. So I've got to quit doing that. I can't make that mistake too much anymore. But thank you, Dustin, for loving me and supporting the channel. And you're probably one of them that's going to get a jacket real soon. Yes, yes, I love getting my exercise in the morning and before dark. Hyro Takis, I love that name. That's a nice name. Very short and sweet, but very nice. Like it. We're a positive channel. I'm David Barton. I'm from Michigan, USA. Yes, I've lived in different parts of the United States, and I've visited different parts of the United States. And then I've been able to come to the Philippines twice, and I've been to Africa once. So I do try to make some African friends also. Yes, I've had my breakfast. I've had my vitamins. I need another snack, but I'll have that after this live. I will have a snack, and then I'll probably have lunch around 12:30 today, another 3.5 hours from now. I've not been to North Carolina, but I was in South Carolina in 1990. I was down by Hilton Head, South Carolina, and I was helping to build a 9-hole golf course down there. Don't know exactly what happened to that, but yeah, I was down there for maybe 3 or 4 months. I wasn't really. Loved the area. I loved the seafood and all that. But I've not been to North Carolina except driving through it. I have drove through North Carolina back in 1991, but otherwise I've not been to North Carolina. Well, of course I love Steph Curry, and even though people seem to get all upset with him, there'll never be another LeBron James. So LeBron James is cool. I like LeBron James because he's taller than Michael Jordan, and he did a lot. And he played a lot later into his 40s than Michael Jordan did. Michael Jordan pretty much hung it up at 40 years old. And even though LeBron probably should hang him up, he's still playing at 42 years old. So that says something. As his body just can hang on longer than most. I've seen the UFC before, but it's really not my cup of tea. But people that can do that are amazing athletes. Hi, Ricky Ricks. Oh, that's good. You listen in the background, okay? It'll be fine. And double tap the screen, like and subscribe. We're having a good morning live in Africa. There's so many different things. But one of the things that was very interesting to me is before I went to Africa, okay? A whole bunch of things came together all at once the last 2 weeks before I went to Africa. What was so crazy is that I had somebody that's in our church in Eagle Heights over in Springfield, Missouri, back in 2019 that says that I come to find out that I was the only person that had to really work hard to go to Africa, okay? I had to raise the money. And it's not their fault, but the pastor and Brittany, they had sponsors who that paid for their trip. And then Joseph Batak, who came with us, and he's from Kenya, but he was also living in Springfield, Missouri at the time with his family. He was able to work overtime at his job and make the money to go. Whereas I had to raise money through cookies, brownies, and cakes, and then hopefully people would give extra or whatever. And that's what happened. But we had about less than a month before we left, one of the families, one of the fathers of somebody in that church decided they were going to give some money that had left over in their checking account to the person that's working the hardest to be able to go to Africa. That ended up being me. So I did a couple dozen cookies for them, and they gave me $300. And so that was really helpful right before the trip. And then we had my wife was, she had been in America quite a while, and she's already a Philippine citizen, but she started doing earlier that year, she started doing the application for U.S. citizenship. And as it turned out, they did the citizenship thing. They did a big one in Springfield, Missouri, right where we live. And it was 3 days before I went to Africa, she became a U.S. citizen. So we had all that stuff going on all right before the trip. Our trip started September 22nd. She became a citizen on September 19th of 2019. So it was a crazy year. I had a skin cancer removed from the top of my head back in March of 2019, so that was all healed up before I went to Africa. So everything came together to be able to go to Africa, and it was pretty interesting. Yes. My biggest strengths is that I'm pretty kind. I'm able to calm people down and make them feel better. Hi, Lovely. Thank you so much for coming in. She has a beautiful channel. You guys get connected. She's got actually 2 channels, I think, but Wonder Love and Lovely Blogs. But yeah, she's awesome. Get connected to her. She's awesome. Thank you, Fake. Okay, that's fine. Come on back again when you can. Oh yeah, but my biggest strength is I can see people, and I can't really tell what they're going through, but I try to be, not up in somebody's face. I try not to judge people, so I try to do better that way. And we're all guilty of doing that sometimes. You're welcome. Yeah, I didn't make you moderator yet, but I will. Yeah. I don't have any pets here. We do have a cat that's just outside in the back that I feed and give some food to, and Hannah gives food to. He was in the house for a few minutes earlier before the live. I'll try to take a short video of him, and I'll put it in my shorts today, so that way you'll see. It's a white cat. It's got some dark markings and a few spots on its head and stuff, and it's I don't know how old it is. I would think it's about 5 or 6 years old. It doesn't hear very well. I think something happened where either a car backfired or something happened to him when he was young, where he got exposed to a heavy noise or something, and it wrecked his ears, because he doesn't hear very well. He sees fine, but hearing is a little bit rough on him. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, I love having you as part of the team, Dustin, and that's awesome. And Lovely, thank you for coming in. I will try to stop by her channel later today. She's normally on under Wonder Love or the Lovely one, and she's always a nice person. She's always willing to support my channel, even if it's just for a short period of time. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're doing great. Like and subscribe. Get connected. We're just gonna. It seems like some lives are just awesome, and then other ones we're just getting new people, and we've been getting lots of new people. But YouTube has to kind of realize I'm here, because I kind of took yesterday off a little bit. We still got 20 subs in that short live that I did around dinner time yesterday. So we did good yesterday overall. Yeah, we're doing fantastic here. There's a lady down the street that is burning a pile of grass and weeds and different things. They try to burn it when it's not dried out. The guy over here across the street's got it the right way. He'll clean up this grass and weeds and different things, let it lay on the pavement, get dry, then he puts it in a pile and then puts his trash on top and burns the trash. And Philippines, they still have a trash problem here, okay? There's no infrastructure for trash. And the dump truck they were using here at the Barangay has got issues with the engine. They can't use it right now. So what we do is we put our trash in rice bags. Well, they're in other trash bags first, tied off, and then they're in rice bags. And then when we get 2 or 3 rice bags, we pay somebody a couple 100 pesos to take it to their property and burn it. And that's the way things get done here. Out in the province, a lot of times trash gets burned. We have this guy over here has a container right across the street that is, he uses for, come on, baby. I can't get it to flip. There it goes. There's a square metal container across the street. He puts his trash in there. He puts a cardboard underneath, and he'll burn all his trash right there. And you can see the scorch marks up the cement. Doesn't bother that cement one bit. But we can't do that here. We don't have a place to burn in front of our house, so we take it somewhere else. Yeah. My favorite Filipino food. It's tough. I'd have to say my version of Filipino spaghetti. And I'm going to be buying some more spaghetti, some tomato paste. I got to go through and see what we have here. I got to get the thing of sauce, and I've already got hot dogs in the freezer. I'm thinking I'm going to make some Filipino spaghetti maybe tomorrow. I'm going to go buy some stuff from Malab tomorrow morning, and I got to take my laundry in tomorrow anyway. So I'll probably take my laundry in tomorrow, and then I will stop by the Alab, get a few things for the Filipino spaghetti, and I'm going to make my version of Filipino spaghetti with with cheese dogs and cut them up real fine and put onion in. I like to have onion in my spaghetti, and it's all cooked down anyway, so it makes it good. So I'd have to say it's my favorite Filipino food, but I also love spring rolls. I also love chicken adobo, pork adobo, and certain types of fish are good too. I like them both fake, but I really like Filipino food overall here. But I have a lot of different things that are interesting snacks here. Like these. These are kind of like Ritz crackers. They're called feta crackers. But they got like this one here. It's got a spread in the middle, and it's bacon flavor. And I really like that one. So it's like having Ritz crackers with bacon filling in the middle. And then I got one that's tuna flavor too. And those are made here in the Philippines, but they kind of look like Ritz crackers. And if you get just the feta crackers, they're like having Ritz crackers. But I like these ones that got the flavors inside. They're pretty neat. Hi there, Zandy. Welcome on in. Yes, I'd love to have you. Hi, St. Mary's. Yes, a soccer game. Wow, that's cool. Welcome on in, Tay. I like soccer a lot. I'll probably pay attention to the World Cup when it comes in June. I'm not huge into soccer until just the last 6 or 7 years, and I like it more now. I don't know why. I just do. And I think it was because in Africa we watch so much soccer. That's okay. You just come in when you can, okay? And it's awesome to have you drop on in. And it's all, you can come back some other time. We have 3 lives today. We have this one. I'm doing a live earlier in the morning now. I'm going to try to do 8:30, 9 o'clock every day. And then we're going to be doing one around 1:30 this afternoon. And then we'll do one around 7:30 tonight. And that's Filipino time. And it was nice to have Zandy stop in. I'm very appreciative. I definitely got to check into her a little later on today whenever she's live. And we're doing great. We're over 2,000 subs. Like and subscribe, man. We're going to get up there. We're going to end up popping into that 2,100 sometime today. We really don't need that much. We need 29 subs, and we'll get that by the end of the day easily. We've normally been averaging anywhere from 30 to 70 subs a day. We had a couple days where we were way over 100, so that happens too sometimes. You never know. You might get one of those lives where all of a sudden you get 60 subs in one live. I've had plenty that way. My record is 90. We've had one that was 89. We've had one that was 73. And I think we've had 2 or 3 lives where we had 60-some subs. So, yeah, that's cool. Okay, go get some sleep. Okay, Dustin, we'll see you again. Maybe on the evening live if you don't have to go to work. So that's great. So we're doing great. Get connected, man. We're going to be doing positive things, okay? And I got to look up my verse here where I was yesterday. We were in Luke chapter 10, I think, almost. So way over here by Luke chapter 10. Yeah, the chapter 9 is about them being sent out 2 by 2. Sorry, I can't help you. I can pray for you. But with YouTube, I'm not monetized, so I can't give money to people on YouTube, okay? We're going to be getting monetized 2 or 3 months from now, and we're going to be helping others in Philippines and Africa and around. I'll pray that somebody in your area or your local area can help you, okay? we'll pray that you have blessings come into your life. We cannot, due to what happens in the thing, that's kind of the way it is. So we'll pray that you can get some local help wherever you're at. Luke chapter 9. Then he called, this is Jesus, then he called his 12 disciples together and gave them power and authority over all devils and to cure diseases. And he sent them to preach the kingdom of God and to heal the sick. So not just Jesus could heal the sick, his disciples can too. And then it says, and he said unto them, take nothing for your journey, neither staves, nor scrip, nor bread, neither money, neither have 2 coats apiece. And whatsoever house ye enter into, there abide, and thence depart. And whosoever not receive you, when you go out of that city, shake off the dust from your feet for the testimony against them. So in other words, and they departed and went through the towns, preaching the gospel and healing everyone. And so, yes, Jesus is not the only person that can heal. I've seen miracles in Africa. I've seen miracles in Springfield, Missouri, many of them, and things that are totally unexplainable. Doctors couldn't heal these people, but they got healed by God. And one of them, David Patak, is walking around at 20 years old, doing great things for the Lord. And he's been healed now for like 6 years. His eyesight, they couldn't even find glasses strong enough to put on his eyes. They were so bad. And his asthma was so bad that they were thinking he was going to die. And within 13 minutes, God healed his asthma, healed his eyes. He hasn't had any glasses the last 6 years, no contacts, no nothing, and sees better than people that have 20/20 vision. So just really awesome that God can still heal. And so it's lovely to have everybody in here. Double tap the screen, like and subscribe. And in Luke 9, he's starting to send out the disciples in groups of 2 and to get out there and preach. And we had this last Sunday, they were talking about go ye, which is in Matthew 28. And just keep on moving. We're at 40 minutes into the live. We're doing great. Just get connected, and we'll see who comes in here next in the next couple minutes. Right now outside, it's partly sunny. There's a cloud coming up over the mountain that's kind of keeping it a little bit more partly cloudy. The kids are in school, but just for this week. After this week, they're out of school, April, May, and part of June. I don't know exactly when they go back to school, but the kids will be off for 2 to 3 months before they go back to their new grade. That gives the parents time here to come up with school supplies before school starts again, because they like to buy all their school supplies ahead of time. The teachers kind of give them a list of what they got to have, and they go down and they try to buy all that ahead of time. It's kind of the way they work it here compared to America, where people can buy school supplies at any time, and they don't have to have it all right at the beginning. You can just go and get school supplies anytime you want. It's not as easy here in the Philippines sometimes. That's okay. We'll just wait for other people to come on in. We're not having anybody comment right now. It gives me a chance to get a drink of water and wipe down. Some people like to keep it in the background and just have the channel run, so that way I get watch hours either way. So that's probably what's going on right now. And we'll get some more new people in, especially when I go live more often, like I'll start doing 3 a day again instead of having an off day on Sunday. All of a sudden, the logarithm will kick in, and I'll have all kinds of new people the next couple lives. And I still could get new people here in the next 10 minutes. All of a sudden, YouTube, they'll start dropping in again. So it's one of them things where you have to stay consistent, or else the lives, not many people stop in. But I'm glad I've had Zandy stop in. I've had Lovely stop in. I've had a Philippine-American couple, very nice guy and his wife. And that they always, I'm going to try to stop into his later today if he's on. He's in America right now. He's not in the Philippines. Unless they're visiting, they're not in the Philippines right now. So they're in America. He finds it better to just visit Philippines and then live in America. So everybody's different. With us, if I live in America, I got to go back to work, okay? And I just don't want to go back to work. I made a promise to myself at 62, I was retired. They got plenty of work out of me for many, many years. Lots of different places. Blythefield Country Club. In Wisconsin, I did an internship at. I didn't ignore you, Jordan. Welcome on in. Nice to have you here. Yep. Just hi, Sean. Nice to see you. Come on in. If I missed you before, I was flowing, so that happens, Jordan. I see you now. So just be thankful, and I'm grateful that you came in. Like and subscribe. We're going to be a positive channel, and we're going to move forward, okay? It's okay to be a kid. Sean, there's nothing wrong with that. We keep it positive in here. We don't have any of the nasty stuff going on here. And if somebody does get that way, we just make sure that we send them on out, okay? So we try to keep it nice in here. We're about helping others, keep the channel positive, encouraging, okay? And so that's what we kind of do. I did a live a little bit earlier today, so YouTube will get used to that, and we'll start having some other people drop in. We had a bunch of new people at the beginning, and now we're having a little lull right at the moment, but that's okay. I'm glad you were able to make it in, Jordan. I'm glad you made it in, Sean. And I was just saying some of the different places that I worked. I worked on a lot of golf courses when I was younger. Yeah, that's fine. There's nothing wrong. I have other kids that come in here. Ethan is almost 9. I've had quite a few teenagers in here. That happens quite often here, actually. Yep, we're going to have that. Wow. Hi there, G Leaves. Nice having you. Wow, from way out in the eastern part of Canada. Nice to have you here. I think Prince Edward Island is on the east part of Canada. I'm not positive, but it seems like it would make sense. It's over there, but it could be on the west side. Yeah, of course. We always feel bad when we lose somebody, right? It's always tough. You know, my mom's been gone for almost 5 years now. My dad's still alive, though, and I got to try to give him a call, and I forgot to do it today, so I'm going to have to catch him tomorrow. It's getting too late. Right next to Nova Scotia. Okay, I was right then. I thought that was on the East Coast because I don't remember any real. There might be a couple islands over by British Columbia somewhere, but I can't remember. So, yeah, that's great. Hi, KW. Nice to have you in here. Hi, Jack. Yeah, we're doing great. I am from Michigan, USA. So I come from a cold climate too. Michigan, USA is where I grew up. And me and my wife are in the Philippines full time. We have a house here. Yeah, so things are great. We're doing fantastic. Yes, I can see. Yeah, we're trying to do good here. But yes, I'm from Michigan originally. My wife is from the Philippines, so she's here with her daughter. And we live here in the Philippines full time, so that way we don't have to go back to work, okay? And I'm doing this YouTube channel to be positive, encouraging, and when we get monetized in the future, right now we've only been doing it 2.5 months. So our subs are going great, but our watch hours are at about 1,000. So we've got to go up another 2,000, 3,000 to get that, monetization. So we'll get it there. It's picking up steam. And as it's picking up steam, we're going to get there. Okay. We'll keep working it. And so like and subscribe, get connected to the channel. Okay. And we're going to do great things. We don't travel much right now, but I have traveled quite a bit the last 7 years. Yes. Great, Sean. You're in the Philippines. That's fantastic. I'm not giving up on my dream at all. Yes. Wow. Happy birthday. Wow. 7th birthday. Wow. Cool. That's awesome, Jordan. That's great. Yes. I know, a little bit here and there. Thankfully, in this area, a lot of people know English. I just talk slower when I'm out in public. I don't go real fast. Yeah, that's fine, Fake. You can be in the background. I love it because you're helping me build watch hours too. So thank you for that, Fake. I really appreciate it. And we haven't had anybody really bad in here the last 5-10 minutes, so we don't really have any issues there. Hi, Eagle. Nice to see another Eagle in the room. I came from a church, Eagle Heights Worship Center, plus I got Eagle in my name. So we got the Eagles flying high, right? That's good. That's awesome, Jack. Nice to have you here. Yes, we're in the Philippines full time. We've been here for about 8 months. We're going to be here for the rest of our lives, except for traveling occasionally and whatever this YouTube channel brings along, because we're going to be feeding a lot of people. We're going to be doing a lot of different things with this channel once we get monetized. So we're working on it, and we're heading in a positive direction. Yes, happy birthday to them. That's awesome. And yeah, it's nice to see you, Eagle and Jack. We're doing great. I've been doing this channel since January 4th. The thing in the description says way back in 25. I didn't do anything. All I did was follow sports channels and look at sports and different things, and did not do a YouTube channel. And then somebody in December said the way to raise money in Philippines will be doing YouTube, because between the YouTube, what they pay for the views and everything else, and everything once you get monetized will be much better than anything you can do as far as trying to sell stuff here. Because some of the families here got a lot of money, but some don't have the extra money to buy like cookies or things like that, like I did in America. So we're going to do it different, and we're going to use YouTube to help people here and beyond. So it'll be great. I remember you, Raul. Nice to have you in. Yeah, I love certain shorts. Joe Honestberg. Yeah, we don't do that. We don't need that. So you're going to get that. You get people that just want to say stuff. If you don't like a certain channel, move on, okay? But they just want to disrupt, okay? That's the way it is. And there's some of that out there. Yeah, that's fine. My watch hours are at about 1,000. Yeah, all I can do is keep grinding out videos. I got 2 of them that I haven't loaded yet. Plus, I got a couple from Sunday, short ones that I haven't put on. And then I do 3 lives a day, but not on Sunday. I only did 1 yesterday. But I tried to do 1 yesterday so that way the logarithm doesn't forget that I exist. Because it's weird how you don't get people coming in if you take too big of a break. So I try to do that. We just be consistent with it. We're at about 1,000 watch hours. So we got another 2,000 to 3,000 watch hours to do. We'll get them ground out. It just takes time. Yep. Thoughts on veterans? I love them. I thank them for their service. Hi there, Shadow. Nice to have you in. Yeah, I'm glad, Sean, that you were able to do that. And yeah, there's things that are just kind of weird. You'll get some people that come in with politics, or they come in with this or that, and they're just trolls. It's just part of it. We don't get that much here. If I stay positive, normally the room flows pretty good. It's been kind of up and down this morning, but it's been earlier for me, so we'll see how it goes. Yes. Hi, Derail. Nice to have you in. Yeah, any of the military services in the United States, I thank the veterans for their service. That's fine. That happens, Sean. We do stuff like that. I accidentally had a phone call or a message that I went to go look at. Well, of course, that disconnected my live, but thankfully I was able to get reconnected, and it was fine. Hi, Jay Prods. Nice to have you in here. We're doing fantastic. We're almost at an hour already, so double tap the screen, like and subscribe. We're starting to get some more people coming on in. Right now, we're going to try to do it more this time. From now on, if I wake up early enough, I'm going to try to eat breakfast right away and try to go take my walk, and then be able to get on here by 8:30 or 9 o'clock every morning. And then that way it gives me more time to work on my channel in other ways before lunchtime. So it'll be good. Just wiping off. It's a little bit warm this morning. Not too bad in the house, but I've just got worked up from taking the walk and everything. So I'm still sweating a little bit. Yes. Okay, Derail. Thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate that. I appreciate you getting connected. Hi there. Hi, Alyssa Taylor. Nice to see you. Yes, I'm doing fantastic. Alyssa, please get connected if you aren't already, and come in anytime you want, okay? I really appreciate it. Yes, we're trying to kill it the best we can. We're trying to push it and get it bigger and bigger. And no limits with God, right? There's no limits with God. We're going to make this channel bigger and bigger and just keep working it. Yes, hi there, Anna. Nice to have you in. I know you've been in the background for the last half hour probably now. And so we're doing great that way. And we just keep on moving. Right now it's gotten sunny again. The cloud has kind of calmed down. And so it's sunny and probably 80 degrees right now. It's probably going to go up to about 87 today. Like and subscribe. That's going to be great. Hi, Antibody. Nice to see you. You're back again. Yes, I know. People are saying my channel's doing great. 2.5 months. And we're at getting close to 2,100 subs, okay? And our watch hours are expanding because we got bigger team. When we got more amount of people looking at more amount of videos and then looking at other things, and then we got people around the world that want to see the videos because I'm in the Philippines. That helps too. If I was in America, I would get some people looking at the videos, but they'd look like a lot of other people's videos because there's a lot of American videos out there. But not everybody is putting Philippine videos on. And so that makes a difference. I don't have other channels. This is the only one. I got enough work with this channel not to have any more. Oh, thank you, Sean's mom. Yes, we're doing the best we can do and trying to have a positive channel. It's really great. And we're trying to move forward. I'd just like to let it flow with Africa. You know, Kenya was probably the easiest country, and Zambia. Malawi was a tougher country, but I think Malawi's gotten better the last 7 years. I'm going to find out from Apostle when he gets back from vacation. I'm going to try to touch base with him, see if he can't throw me a couple Africa videos or some other things that he may have on his Facebook. If he could throw a couple of those towards me so I can put them on my YouTube channel, I'm going to ask him about that. Otherwise, I will go on Mila's Facebook and try to find the Africa page and try to get some stuff off of there to possibly, I could transfer it into Mila's Messenger and then she could transfer those over to me. So we can do it that way too. That's cool. Yeah, David's a pretty common name, especially when I was a kid. No, I like United States. I like Philippines, everything else. But I'm just saying that I went to Africa on a missions trip for 24 days in 2019, and I have my Africa shirt on. But I'm in the Philippines, so we're going to be helping Philippines first. And we are not going to do Africa until we have the extra money to do so, okay? But I do have a heart for Africa, too. I've been to quite a few different places. I'm not one of those people where I sat in the same house, and there's nothing wrong with this. This is the way my sister is. She'd like to be in one house her whole life and then die there, okay? And that's fine, but that's not the way I'm wired. I've been a lot of different places, seen a lot of different people, and I don't see skin color. I see the heart, okay? That's what you see, because I've been to Caribbean, I've been to Canada, I've been to the United States, I've been to Philippines, I've been to Taiwan, I've been to Switzerland, I've been to a bunch of different places, 3 different countries in Africa, and I have friends in 4 other countries in Africa. And so, and now I'm on YouTube, I got people all around the world seeing my face. So, yeah, I definitely don't have a problem with human beings, okay? I know they're all kind of the same, but different cultures, so it's great. Yes. Yep, I'm in the Philippines, and people here. Yeah, David's not a rare name, but back when I was born, David was the #1 name in America for boys. Now it's like number 50 something because people don't want boring names. They always want to have some kind of crazy name for their kids. My mom was pretty much basic. David, Kevin, Robert, and Linda. My mom was that way. She wanted the names easy, and that's what came to her. So that's what she did. She really easy names for the kids. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, my dad's name is Roger. He's still alive, Roger Barton. So yeah, I got to try to call him tomorrow, and I might message my sister. She might still be awake when I get off this live. Might be able to message her and see how things are going. But yeah, things are going great here. Right now, it is partly sunny and it's warm, and we're in a dry period. I think we're going into the dry season. We'll get pretty wet once we get into summer. Of course, it's summer 365 here. It's tropical every day. But we're in kind of a dry period right now, which makes walking really easy. It's really nice. There's no mud. The time right now would be 9:30. We must be about 9:30 in the morning. 9:30, 9:35, somewhere in there. Whatever it is on the East Coast at night is what it is here in the morning. We are 12 hours difference from the East Coast to here. So we are 12 hours ahead. Yeah, so it's great. Yeah, we're doing great. Normally in the morning, I'll have between 30 and 50 on a morning live. But I've had one morning live where we had 90. But I get quite a few in the afternoon. Sometimes I've had some monster lives. I had one where I went like 2.5 hours, and it was like 138 likes in the afternoon. But most of the time in the afternoon, we average around 70 likes. And then we normally average around 50 or 60 likes at night. But it just depends. It can get crazy sometimes. Yeah, it can get real crazy. Yep, if it's 7:30 there, that means that you are 13 hours behind me. That means it's 8:30 here. Hi there, Life of Bluegrass. Nice to see you back in. Welcome for coming back again. Double tap the screen, like and subscribe. Get connected. We're going to do great things, helping others. And I had a great early walk. I'm going to try to walk earlier now. And instead of sitting around scanning channels for about an hour and a half and wasting time, I'm going to try to get some things done in the morning early. And then that way I got some time to relax later in the morning. And I'm doing fantastic. I like doing lives. I've gotten used to it. We're at like almost 105 lives already. And so, yeah, we're just go, go, go. And we'll get it going here and move in a positive direction. I will get an update on the watch hours. We'll see if we're getting really close to 1,000. Last time I checked, we were at that about 950, 960 area. So we'll see if it pops into the 1,000. We're over 500 videos. Now, some of that is over 100 lives. So there's 100 videos there. But otherwise, it's videos that I've basically taken, or there's been a couple Africa videos sent to me from a friend of mine, Derek. I need to connect with him a little later this morning. They're 5 hours earlier than us, so it's only 4:30 in the morning. So I won't message him until after lunchtime. We don't want to be bothering him at 4 or 5 in the morning. Hi there, Raymond. Nice to see you. Nice to have you in. Welcome on in. Thank you. Back, Sean. That's great. Yes, I know Tagalog words like salamat and guapo and guapa and a few other things. And I know some Bisaya words and phrases here and there. But I just mostly go by body language, and I talk slower when I'm out in public. And normally we do pretty good. I just had a conversation with a 77-year-old man at the mall. I should have filmed him. He probably would have let me. But he knew his English perfectly. And he has all kinds of Filipino friends that are in America. And he sat at the mall there and had a conversation in English for, 25 minutes we talked, I think, maybe a half hour. And so even some of the old people know English pretty good. Hey, welcome from Chihuahua, Mexico. Welcome on in. Like and subscribe. Get connected. We're going to be helping others. Who knows? Someday we might be helping Mexico. Yes, I'm 64 years old. Yep, I'll keep on reaching. And yeah, things are good, man. I've learned a lot the last 2.5 months, and we're heading to April 4th will be 3 months pushing the channel. That's not what the description says, because it says I've had this channel since January 28th of 25, but I did not actually put anything on this channel until January 4th of this year. And so, yeah, we've definitely gotten it going. We started putting videos on. Then I started doing lives later in January. It took me a while to get around to doing that, but then I finally did. And now I've been very consistent at it since early February. We've been really doing the lives very often and get a lot of people seeing what we're doing. Yep, I'm 64. I have, my dad is 70, it's 87. He'll be 88 on September 1st. And so far, no news is good news. If I hear nothing from Linda, my sister, means that my dad is doing okay. He's probably not getting enough exercise because of winter, but they should be having spring pretty soon. So hopefully he can get out and move around outside pretty soon. Yeah, it's not good for him to not get exercise. But otherwise, we're doing really great. And we're over an hour. We're at an hour and 10 minutes, so pretty soon we're going to quit. As far as life experience story, I will be putting a video on from about 7 minutes long that's about my early childhood in Clarksville, Michigan. I tell you where I'm born, then I tell you what Clarksville, and I tell you a little bit about Grand Haven. And then on the next video I do of that, I'll talk about Grand Haven some more, especially about the golf course that we worked on, that I played around on, and different things there, and some of the experiences I had there until 1974. And then I will talk about Dearborn Heights. We were there for only 2 years, but some really weird and awesome things happened at that time. And I had a bike stolen. I forgot to lock my bike, and somebody stole my new bike in 1975. So Detroit had crime issues even back in the 70s, okay? Yeah, it's always been an issue in those cities. Yeah. Yep, my mom is no longer with me, but my dad is. Yes, I try to be consistent. Thank you, Ricky, for coming in. I have been checking out your lives. I like to watch you. You're normally in your car, either going home or going to work, one or the other. And I sometimes don't comment. Other times I do. But I do drop into your lives, and anytime I see you on, I try to stop in. So that's good. Oh, it's okay, Sean. My mom, I had her for 60 years. She was 82. She died in 2021, not from COVID, but COVID helped kill her quicker because we weren't allowed to see her. We had to look through a window and all kinds of stupid COVID rules they had. Guess what? You can lock things down all you want. Viruses will still get into people. Viruses are not stopped by a door. They're not stopped by an air conditioning system. They're not stopped by a mask. I hate to give you the bad news. Might make you feel good to wear a mask, but it doesn't keep the viruses out of your body, okay? You'd have to wear a mask all the way around your head and tie it off. Well, the problem is you can't breathe and you'd be dead, okay? So, yeah, you can't keep it out. There's no way. There's viruses all over the world. The best way to keep yourself healthy is to take vitamins, drink your water, and don't drink 3 pots of coffee, okay? That dehydrates you. Try to stay hydrated best you can. But people don't want to hear that. They'd rather drink alcohol, coffee, and everything. I love a Coke. I love some of that stuff. Can't have it very often. It's not good for me, okay? I'm at the age where I want to stick around a little bit longer. So I love you guys. You're awesome. And please like and subscribe. Get connected. Yeah, I know. The Buckeyes, sad to say, they lost in the basketball tournament, but the Buckeyes normally have really good teams. They always have. And so they'll come back. They'll bounce back. Yeah, I got to get out in the sun, but I got to be careful because I've had skin cancer, so I can't overdo it. Yeah. Okay, Fake, you go on. I'm about ready to get off anyway because we're about an hour and 10 minutes. I'm going to get a drink of water. I'm going to say a few more things here at the end, and then we're going to have another one this afternoon. Yeah, thank you, Rubio. Nice having you in here. Yeah, it's fantastic. Double tap the screen for the like and get subscribed. We're going to be doing positive things in here, okay? And this afternoon, we'll have some stories. Going to have a little more Bible. We've been doing Luke 9 and 10, kind of in that area of the Bible right now. And we'll pray for people if we need to. Sometimes people put verses in here and want me to look them up, so that may happen too. I will sing happy birthday occasionally. That's happened here and there. And we're just growing the channel as big as we can so that when the watch hours get up there, we'll be able to get monetized and start working towards all that, okay? And nothing will come up on my YouTube. The apply now button will not hit until we get over that 3,000 watch hours. And then things will start moving from there. We got plenty of subs, but I want the subs to be thousands and thousands. I got a friend of mine. She's been doing it for 7 years, and she's got like 80,000 subs, okay? I've only been doing it for 2.5 months, and we've got over 2,000. So we're doing really good. And so there's no problem there. We're going to keep moving forward and doing good things. And so it'll be fine. Oh, yeah, it's coming, Ricky. And I'm also going to be looking into, hi, Kyrie, nice to see you. We're going to be, I got to look into Google Pay. I'm not a big fan of PayPal, but if I have to use it, I will. But I will be looking for a direct version. I've already got Remitly on my phone, so I don't know if I can tie that to YouTube or not. But we're going to be finding a direct way to donate, and then we're going to be having the monetization. So when that gets closer, I'm going to get all that set up. I don't really want to have the direct donations way super earlier than the monetization, but if I have to, I will do that. So we'll try to get that set up. And so it's all coming around. We're working on it. Things are getting better. Double tap the screen, like and subscribe. Thank you, Ricky, for your nice statement. I will definitely keep supporting your channel too. And you guys have a great day, and I'll be here this afternoon. Hi, Turtle. Turtle has just come into the room. I haven't seen him in a little bit. Welcome on in, Turtle. I'll wait a few more minutes. We're going to get going, though. I'm going to have a snack. I'm going to drink a bunch of water. We're going to, then I'll probably scan a few channels and charge my phone a little bit. Sean don't want me to end, so I won't end completely yet. I'll do a little story. This one is from 1969 and 1970. Yes, you were not born, Sean. Your parents weren't even thinking about anything at that time, probably. What happened is that my dad in 1969, he was in a scramble golf tournament at the Grand Haven Golf Club. And when they got done with their round, they give out prizes, okay? And one of the prizes, the prize that my dad won was a little fondue set. Had like 4 or 6 forks, had the pot, and it had the sterno thing that you could put down below. And he just left it in the box, and it sat in the house for a whole year. And in 1970, my mom says, we got 2 choices. You can do something with this fondue set, or I'm going to throw it away or give it away. And my dad said, wait a minute, I got an idea. So what my dad did is we started a new Christmas tradition in 1970. Just before Christmas, we would have fondue. And he used oil. We used hot oil. We got it hot. And we cooked meat in it. And we cooked meat in the fondue pot. And we really liked it. So that became a family tradition. It got bigger and bigger and bigger. As it turns out now, when they do fondue close to Christmas, they got 6 or 7 electric pots going. They got oil in quite a few of them, but there's like sometimes chocolate in one or cheese in another. And they got vegetables, they've got fish, they've got venison, the whole works. So it's a family tradition that's been going on for 56 years now of fonduing at Christmas time. Not on Christmas Day normally on a Saturday before Christmas. But yes, I was part of that. I went to the one in 2023. I've been to the one in 2008. And of course, I've been to all of them before 2008. We moved away, and of course, I'm in the Philippines now, so I'm not involved with it as much anymore, except I just see videos of it. So, yeah, but it's great. Well, you just do your best, okay, Sean? That's all you can do is do your best. Okay, well, you just do your best, Sean. and you'll get better, okay? Sometimes school's hard for some kids. For me, it was easy, but for my brother, it was very hard. Yeah. Yeah, I know the super chats take a higher amount. I know that. And so I definitely want to have some direct donations. So I'm definitely going to check into that, Eagle. Thank you so much. And yeah, I don't mind a 2 to 5% fee because it's way lower than what YouTube is. But it's very easy for people to give a super chat, though, too. So you still got to have those, too. But yes, I will have some direct donation ways. And I want to have it in such a way where it don't suck up a bunch of memory on my phone. So I'm hoping right now I've got Google Pay and Remitly on my phone already. So I might be able to do that, but we'll wait and see what's out there. Hi, Pamela. Nice to have you back in. Hi, Joy. Nice to see you here. Yes, I remember. Hi, Tio. Welcome on in. It's nice to have Pamela back in the room. Yes, she was here yesterday, I do believe. And I guess I'm going to stay in here a little bit longer. We got a couple new people coming in. We've already gone an hour. We're getting an hour and 15 minutes now. And I'm trying to do it a little bit earlier. And we just had a story about our fondue tradition for Christmas. Not many people do fondue for Christmas, but it got started way back then. Yeah, the problem is that my wife, Gcash actually is kind of connected into my Remitly as it is. So yeah, that could work. I definitely will check into the Eagle. I'll put that on the list as something I can do too. Hi there, Sean. Yes, most of the people, this is what's going to happen, Sean. You're 9 years old, okay? You're going to find out not everybody's going to like you, okay? That's already happening in 4th grade, sad to say. But you're going to find out not everybody's going to like me, okay? There's 8 billion people out there, and there's a lot of people on YouTube. And even though we have a good mission, some people just don't understand. They don't get it, or they're just hateful, okay? So there's going to be people that go, no, you won't do it. Oh, you won't do that. I just don't listen to those people, okay? We just go like this, and we keep on moving forward. And same with you, Gabriel. Get good people around you. Have some good people around you, and you'll be fine. And, so it'll be awesome. And thank you for all the beautiful ideas, and that's going to be awesome. And we had some Africa stories. I had talked earlier about Africa a little bit. I really enjoyed the food over there. Zambia, the food was amazing. They said you're not supposed to eat a lot of this food that's handmade by people because I'm going to get sick. We were over there the whole time. I had one time where I had a sniffle, kind of like a cold for a day or two in Malawi. But otherwise, I didn't have any sickness when I was over there. I didn't have any problems with my lower body or anything. I don't know. The food agreed with me. And I love the milk tea in Kenya. The goat meat in Kenya was really good. The chicken was a little bit sparse in Malawi, but you got to remember, Malawi was going through a drought at that time in 2019. The chickens were pretty skinny, okay? So we weren't getting a lot of meat. You're going to mostly get skin. You weren't getting a lot of meat on that chicken. But yeah, we really, overall, the food was really good in Africa. I was really surprised. And so that part was not a struggle. Getting clean water we had military bottles, so we had to filter water a lot. And but we did get quite a bit of water in Zambia. But in some of the other countries, we struggled to have enough drinking water. I think that's gotten better now, but Malawi's got more wells now, so they're doing better. Yes. Oh, you've been to Alaska. That's cool. I've never been to Alaska, but I grew up in Michigan. I'm telling you right now, winters in Michigan were cold enough. I don't need it to be cold. So me going to Alaska is probably not happening. I don't speak enough Bisaya or Tagalog to be able to start talking to you back and forth that way. But it's nice to have you in here, Sean. I really appreciate it. And you're awesome. And I've had kids in here before. Ethan comes in once in a while. He's 8, going to be 9 here in about a month. And I got a bunch of local kids here that are teenagers that follow my channel. So occasionally they'll pop into a live once in a while and say hi. We got quite a few different people here. We're kind of spreading the word. Hi, Debbie. Yes, I'm doing very well. Yes, I know I look like somebody from Stray Kids. I need to look that up. Hi, Destiny. Nice to have you in here. Fantastic. Well, that's just part of being kids. They shouldn't be calling you a girl, though, obviously. But, you know, strange things happen. As it turns out, I would not make a good-looking woman anyway, so I'm thankful I'm a guy, okay? God knew what he was doing. He's created a man. That's what it is. So, yes, I will look at the crew of Stray Kids and see who I look like. Obviously, some white bald guy, obviously. Yeah, I don't know anything about that show. I've heard of it before, but people say that all the time. I look like somebody in Stray Kids. So I'll have to look and see what that is. But yeah, I got a couple videos to put on. I'll get those on after I'm done. Yep, I'm just checking. Yep, I see you're checking in, Fake. That's nice. That's great. Yeah, well, don't hate on them, okay? They're just trying to get your attention, and please don't hate people. Don't do that, Gabriel. Try to kind of calm it down. It'll be okay. Oh no, Destiny. Wrap it tightly if you can. And be very careful on that ankle, okay? And I'm here. And yeah, Sean, try not to hate people, okay? Try to give them a second chance and stuff, okay? We don't want to hate people when we're young. We don't want to get to that point. Hi, buddy. Nice to have you in. Double tap the screen, like and subscribe. We're up to 40 likes. I'm going a little longer than I thought, but we had a bunch of new people start coming in again. So I need to kind of tell what the channel is. I'm David. I'm from Michigan, USA. I'm in the Philippines full time. We're going to flip the screen, and you can see how sunny it is outside. It is pretty much full sun now. We are sunny. There's banana trees down there behind that house down there. The coconut trees are a little farther away. I can show those to you when I take a walk later today. We'll take a video, and yeah, it's going to be great. And, buddy, we'll get you next time on that. I'm going to be heading out soon. I'm an hour and 22 minutes, and I need to get a snack and some different things. But before I leave, this is going to be about helping others, okay? We're going to help. We got feeding programs through the church. All they need is the money. And we can go start doing feeding different communities every week if we wanted to, if we had the money to do it. We may do it every 2 weeks, whatever it is. And then we're going to be helping around here in this neighborhood. And then we got ideas to help out beyond that. And then I'm checking in to see what Iligan City has as far as I think they have either a children's home or some orphanage up there. I want to see what Google says, see what's up there, and see about that too for next year, and see if there's something we can help them with in the future up there. And then we're going to spread out from there and do some Africa. I've got an organization in America that looks interesting, might be able to give some money to that for homelessness. I don't want it to go to something where it just gets eaten up. We got to see that it actually goes and helps somebody, right? So we'll see. We don't know what YouTube's going to do with this channel, so we're going to keep moving forward. And yeah, someday, Sean, you can come here. You're a little too young for that yet, but as you get older, yes. That's good, Sean. You make sure that you respect others, okay? I'm going to be heading out. You guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you this afternoon. Like and subscribe.